everyone, and welcome once again to the Deiser connection. How you doing? I hope that you're doing really great. Okay, so as always, we will divide these videos in two sections. The first one will be about the news in the Atlassian ecosystem and the Atlassian marketplace, and in our second section we will talk about our new Deiser app, Budgety. That's really exciting and we hope that you really like it. Okay, so let's get rolling. It's that time of the year again in which Atlassian decides to launch their yearly hackathon. It's called the Atlassian Codegeist. But this year around, they decided to change it up a little bit, to twist it a little bit, and they called it Codegeist Unleashed 2023. Let's go and check it out. So as you can see right here, Rachel Tang posted all the information that there is to know about the Codegeist 2023 in the Atlassian community. You will not only be participating at a chance to winning $172,500 in cash prizes, but also a chance to compete live in Amsterdam. So you will also get a trip to Amsterdam if you win one of these categories. There's all the information that there is to know about this hackathon. You can register. There's the page to register, which is right here in the post, also with a lot of information. There are 42 days to the deadline. It ends on October 24th, 2023. So go ahead and sign up for this hackathon. There's already 287 participants as of today, okay? There might be more, and I'm sure that there will be more participants. Okay, why join? Because you will learn a lot about AI tools, because this is focused on AI. We'll take a look of the categories right now, and you will also learn a lot about the Atlassian Forge platform. You will also make connections, as you always do, in order to ask questions, and to see how to approach different tasks, in the global developer community of Atlassian. Also, and then to compete for the prize money and trips to Amsterdam for the top 3 winning teams. This is really cool. I really like these prizes. So in this year's categories, we have 3 different categories to win in, each with a $20,000 for first place, and flights to Amsterdam also. The 3 categories are AI apps for developer experience, AI apps for collaboration, and AI apps for data-driven insights. So this is really interesting because it's going to be focused on AI and Forge apps. So it's going to be really cool. I'm really excited to see what the participants will come up with and will be working on. And I'm really excited also for Deiser, because we will participate also in this hackathon as we do every year. So please go ahead and check all the information out that you have about the Codegeist, not only here in the Atlassian community, and also in the devpost.com page, that is called Codegeist Unleashed. So go ahead and check this out. It is really interesting. So let's go back to the main screen. As I was saying, today we are going to talk about a new Deiser app that is called Budgety. So let's go check it out. Budgety is a really simple and intuitive app which will allow you to track your costs and budgets in a really simple way. It also has the ability to divide those costs in your budget between direct and indirect costs. If you need to know more about the direct and indirect costs, please go and check out the links that are in the description of the video, because they will help you understand why it is important to discern, to divide in between direct and indirect costs in your projects. Okay, so you have a better control. That's the main point. You have a better control in your project budgeting. Okay, so this is really simple. We can see that we have a list of projects right here. We have 5 projects. These are the projects, and this is the budget for each project. These are the direct costs. This is what you have expended in those projects, indirect cost and in indirect costs, and these are the total costs of those projects, and these are the total costs of your project. It is really easy to identify the costs and the budgets in the graphic right beneath the list. For example, we know that in the app support project we have $100,000, and the highest limit, this is the highest budget, so the graphic will be topped by $100,000, with a dot right there that will represent the budget. And then we have the direct costs in a darker blue in the graphics, and the indirect costs with a lighter blue represented in those graphics. So it's really simple. Now let's see how easy it will be to add costs to your projects. Okay, so we just go to add budget and costs, and now from the list of projects we select, for example, the Deiser connection, and we will be able to see that in this project we don't have a budget and we don't have any cost. So imagine that the Deiser connection is a really expensive video blog that we decided to make. For example, we have $50,000 of budget in this project. So as soon as we enter the budget, we will see it reflected in the remaining budget. Okay, so if we want to add a cost, we maybe need a microphone. So a microphone. So we identify this cost as a direct cost for this project only. A microphone, it will only be used for this project. So it's a direct cost. And is it based on logged work? No, it's not going to be based on logged work. So is it assigned to me, to Fede Baronti? So then we move on to the date. When did we spend? We spent it on September. So how many units? 1 unit. And how much did it cost? Maybe $100, not 1,000, but $100. So if we add that cost, it will automatically be added to the cost details. So we have everything that we just entered right here. Microphone, what type of cost it is, the assignee, the date. The unit is only 1 unit, 1 microphone, the cost is 100 and the total is 100. So it is reflected right there. And what happens to the remaining budget? The remaining budget has decreased in $100. Okay, so the incurred cost is $100, and what do we have as a remaining budget? $49,900. So it is really easy. But what happens if we want to make it a direct cost based on logged work? Okay, so this is a really good example, and I want to show you exactly how it is. Right here we have a list of issues that are related to the Deiser connection project. So maybe we want to log in how much time we spend with the welcome creativity, creating the welcome creativity. So it is on testing now, so we want to log the time. For example, we have spent 5 hours creating that welcome creativity. So we save the logged hours and we go back to Budgety. So we wanted to add, as we mentioned before, the logged hour. Marketing team is the one that spend the time doing this creativity. So the direct cost will be based on logged work. I logged the work, because they told me that I spent 5 hours creating that image for the creativity. So is it based on logged work? Yes. Work logged by Fede Baronti. That's me. I just logged the work. From date, the 1st of September, maybe until the 30th of September. So how much is the cost per hour? Let's say that it's 100, more or less, let's give it a round number so we can see how it affects the remaining budget. Okay, so we add that cost, and as soon as we add that cost, it will be added to the cost details. We will see that we have this cost added to the cost details with the concept marketing team. It's a direct cost from assignee, it's me, from these dates, and the unit is being 6 hours that the team has been worked on. It costs 100 per hour, 600 in total. So as soon as we enter that, we can see that the remaining budget has decreased in $600. So the incurred cost has raised up $600. So if we return to the list of project budgets, we will see that the Deiser connection has been added with the budget that we entered, the direct costs that we implemented, there's no indirect cost, and the total cost, and the remaining budget. So it's that simple, and we'll see it represented right there. You know, the column is not that big because we haven't spent that much money from the budget. You know, we haven't added those many costs to those projects. So this is simple, it is easy. This is how you can use budget. You will be able to identify your costs, you know, and what you are spending on your projects with the budget and the cost, the direct cost and the indirect costs in your budget. So remember that it's a new app that is available in the Atlassian marketplace, and you have all the information right here. It's going to be easy for you to install it and to start using it. Remember, that is a Forge app and that it's available in the Atlassian marketplace only on Jira Cloud. So that's pretty much it for Budgety. And coming back to the main window, that's pretty much it for the show, for the video of today. So hopefully you'll get all this information and you find it useful, and do not hesitate to let us know what you think about this, about all the information. And if you need more information about what we have shown you in this video, go ahead and let us know. We will provide more information, and don't forget that you'll have all the details right beneath this video in the video description. So hopefully we'll see each other in the next video, and we have a really cool guest next video. So don't be a stranger, and thank you very much for being there, and see you next time. Bye bye.